I'm Khawla Balooshi and I am a freelance interior designer. This year, a special edition of Tanween that combining design and science was the main thing that encouraged me to apply this year. I've always been interested in architectural elements of UAE, the traditional patterns, and the natural environment of UAE. I started my research looking around to the local Emirati woods or trees, and I mainly focused on Ghaf tree. At the same time, I was developing a chemistry research, and I wanted to apply that treatment on the local woods to create a new material for product design. Ghaf is the national tree of UAE, and I had to have the support from Dubai municipality and Taht Al Ghaf farm to provide this project huge quantities of wasted Ghaf trunks. I learned from Tanween that it's not enough to have plant A and B only. We have to have many plants. I needed chemical treatment to protect the wood from illnesses and insects and kind of bacteria, and also to add more value and characters to the wood and make it translucent so that light can pass through. Chemicals doesn't mean something toxic or dangerous all the time, but it means it is working environment, so I had to have a support from a science lab. That's when Dr. Amal Yaqub from Jalfar Pharmaceutical Industries were the first person who welcoming a designer in a science lab. I start with removing the lignin in the wood and then to bleach it with a specific kind of chemical, and then to dip it in epoxy or resin, and then I put it in a vacuum oven for 30 minutes. The final stage was sanding and polishing, where I was so lucky to find Nida and her family that was supporting me in this part. For Tanween, I designed a lighting piece that shows the most important character in the new material, which is translucency. Taht Al Ghaf is telling the story of the tree and the desert. The shadows that are coming from the piece are reminding us of walking under the shade of the tree. Tanween has given me the craziest adventure to be a designer in a science lab using chemistry to design something. And that's what Tanween does for the designers in the region. It turns something that is impossible to reality.